How's it going, Pete's? My name is Kenny Koppel, and this is Cup News. This is just a show about what I saw in the news today. Saw an article called Butt-chugging Incident at Frat House Worries Experts. This was in Knoxville, Tennessee, before an unruly Tennessee party ended with a student hospitalized for dangerously high blood alcohol level. Most people had probably never heard of alcohol and enemas. Thanks to the drunken exploits of the fraternity at the University of Tennessee, the bizarre way of getting drunk is giving parents, administrators, and health workers a new fear. When Alexander, also known as Xander, with an X, brought in 20 years old, was delivered to the hospital after midnight on September 22nd. His blood alcohol level was measured at 0.448, or just 0.4%, nearly 6 times the intoxication that defines drunken driving in the state. Injuries to his rectum led hospital officials to fear he had been sodomized. Police documents show that when an officer interviewed a fellow fraternity member about what happened, the student said the injuries had been caused by an alcohol enema. It is believed that the members of the fraternity were utilizing rubber tubing inserted into the rectums as a conduct for alcohol, according to the police report. Now, I think that's kind of retarded, but this is retarded. Because who sticks a tube up their butt to drink some alcohol? Why don't you just drink it through your mouth like any normal underage college guy? To continue on with the article, while Broughton, or Xander, told police he remembered participating in a drinking game with fellow members of the Phi Kappa Alpha chapter, he denied having an alcohol enema. I could see why he would say he would deny it, because it'd be an awkward moment to say, hey, I just stuck a tube up on my butt to drink alcohol, and now I'm here because I almost died. I would probably deny it too, but in such case I would never even stick a tube up my butt. Continuing on, police concluded otherwise from the evidence they found at the frat house, including boxes of Franza Sunset Blush wine. They're sticking wine up their butts. He also had no recollection of losing control of his bowels and defecating on himself, according to a university police report that includes photos of the mess left behind in the fraternity house after the party. Broughton did not respond to his cell phone message seeking comment on Friday. The university responded with swift investigation and a decision Friday to shutter the fraternity until at least 2015. The National Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity organization also accepted the withdrawal of the campus charter. Alcohol enemas have been the punchlines of YouTube videos, a stunt in a Jackass movie, and the song by the punk band NOFX called Party Enema. But Corey Slovis, chairman of the Department of Emergency Medicine at Vanderbilt University Medical Center, said actually going through with the deed can have some severe consequences. It's something that that offers no advantages while at the same time risking someone's life. The procedure bypasses the stomach, accelerating the absorption rate. So basically, drinking it isn't fast enough. It's like binge drinking on crack. Continue on. Pouring the alcohol through a funnel can increase the amount of alcohol consumed because it's hard to gauge how much is going in. When you're dumping it into your rectum, often via funnel, 1 or 2 ounces seems like a minuscule amount. He said ingesting more can create unconsciousness quite quickly, he explained. The effects have been fatal in at least one case. An autopsy performed after the death of a 58-year-old Texas man in 2004 showed he had been given an enema without enough Sherry to have a blood alcohol level of 0.47%, which is actually 0.02% more than the kid we were talking about. Uh, homicide, negligent homicide charges were later dropped against his wife, who said she gave him the enema. Students walking across campus this week generally responded with sighs and eye rolls when asked about the um, allegation. I can't say the word. Who cares? Allegations. It's like a big joke, said Erica Davis, a freshman from Hendersonville, because who does that? Gordon Ray, a senior from Morristown, said the details of the case caught him off guard, but not the fact that the fraternity members would be overdoing it with alcohol. It's definitely over the top, said Ray, but it doesn't surprise me, I don't guess. The harm the news has done to the university's national reputation was on the mind of several students. If someone wants to be stupid, then they should do it where it won't affect anyone else. I think that's a good thing. There shouldn't be any stupid drivers out there. They should do it where someone else won't get hurt. Like not driving at all. Ever. Ever. James E. Lange, who coordinates alcohol and drug abuse prevention strategies at San Diego State University, said alcohol enemas aren't a common occurrence on campuses, though normal consumption still contributes to hundreds of student deaths annually. And many of those can be attributed to reckless attitudes about the consequences of heavy drinking, he said. It's not unusual to hear that students are drinking to get drunk, he said. Lange says he hopes students don't draw the wrong lessons from the University of the Tennessee incident. Students and people in general are pretty good at denying that they are at risk for whatever happened to someone else. So they can look at something like this and say, I'm okay because I would never do that. However, however they may be drinking heavily or doing things that like mixing alcohol with prescription meds that is putting them at a serious risk, I would probably say. To Tennessee freshman Cody Previtt of Sevierville, there's nothing appealing about the incident on the campus. I don't know why they'd say there's nothing appealing about the incident on the campus, because I thought it was freaking hilarious that someone would stick a 2 up their ass just to freaking drink some beer. Or wait, my bad, wine. It's stupid. It's an unfortunate situation, said Previtt of Sevierville. I mean, there's partying and then there's other things. My name's Ken Koppel, and this is Koppel News. I'll be back to you tomorrow with tomorrow's news.